you're going outside. Mum, can you lock the door behind me?
If you shut the door, yeah?
Do you want me out there? Or?
Shut the door.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Hello, Paul. Yeah, I'll come out. Excuse me. Yeah, come out. Yeah, we'll pop out.
Are you good? Probably
I am, yes. Right.
I'll just explain, obviously, all we're here for is police, okay, just to prevent a breach of the peace.
That's right, yeah.
Because they've got their official documents, their paperwork all in check.
Yep.
Okay?
Paperwork's all in check, yeah?
Yeah, well, as far as we know, it's obviously they're acting check on the court, aren't they? So the court's issued them their paperwork.
Okay.
So obviously, all we're doing is prevent.
Don't worry about that.
All we're going to do is prevent a breach of the peace.
That's right, yeah.
So if there's any sort of assault or anything that happens, or obviously any public order offence,
Okay.
we'll step in. At the moment, obviously, we are just literally here just to assist them. We're here just to stand by in case anything goes on.
That's fine. And if their paperwork is not correct, what do we do then?
Obviously, they brought their stuff from the court.
Yeah.
I imagine if it's come from the court, it's normally correct.
No. Do you have reason to believe that it's not correct?
I know it's not correct.
Have you spoken to them?
And I'll bring it to you in a second.
Obviously, we're not going to get involved with...
No, civil matters, that's right. Yeah.
Well, then if they haven't got the right paperwork, they can't come.
Right, okay, I understand what you're saying, but if they're acting on the court and the court say so, that's what they're
No,
As long as they have the correct paperwork.
No, well, they have to have the correct paperwork.
Yeah.
Without going too far into things, what's the query?
Well, we'll see what they've got. We'll see what they've got and then we'll go on from there.
Okay. Well, as I said, we won't get involved in saying, well, this is this, this, this.
Sure, we
We're just going
understand.
to make sure, obviously,
That there's no...
there's no offence, no criminal matters, things like that, okay?
That's fine.
That's what we're going to do.
That's
Right then?
Yep,
Yep,
lovely.
right, okay.
Thank you.
There's just to tell us a lot.
Oh, Johnson.
Right.
Identify ourselves, all county court bailiffs.
Can I see? Can't see county court.
Well,
Where's county court?
The Magistrate Court Service.
Our Majesty's Court Service.
Not county court.
Your county
County court, yeah, county court
No, no,
bailiffs.
no.
Yeah.
Are you county court or magistrates court? I mean, or
Private bailiffs.
private?
No,
private.
we're county
No,
court
county
bailiffs
court
employed by
bailiffs.
the Ministry of Justice. Okay. We're here to execute that warrant of possession.
You're here to execute a warrant of possession.
Yep. Which is that warrant of possession there.
Where's the warrant?
There's a warrant.
There is.
Where?
So where's the
Where?
warrant?
Where's the warrant?
Yeah. Sorry? Can we,
That is the warrant.
can I see it properly, please?
That's a warrant.
What's a warrant? Yeah.
And what?
Where's the signature?
Signature.
No, hold on, wait, no. This is a warrant. That's not a warrant.
It's a warrant for possession of land.
So where's the rest of it?
Yeah.
That's not that, is it?
No, it's an A4 page. So where's the rest of the warrant?
What else do you want to see?
I want to see the full warrant. So why is it folded?
Because it's got work inside it.
No, I just want to see the full page.
Yeah.
No, the front, the other side. Can I? No, can you open it so I can see it? No, I want
You want to see the back?
the whole page.
The
Just
whole
leave the whole page open.
A4 page open, please.
Which way? That way or that way?
That way.
That way?
Thank you. Right. Now, where's the judge's signature? Who
There's no
signed it?
judge's signature.
No one
Why?
signed it. No one has
It's
to
not,
sign
doesn't
it.
have
Yes.
to.
So you've got a
No, they
warrant.
don't. No, they don't. Trust me. I've been doing this for 38 years. They don't
Yeah,
have to sign it.
38 years.
And
don't
they've
mean
got a
anything.
warrant that's not
Doesn't
signed.
mean anything. Okay. But it's sealed, and that's good enough.
No, it's not
No, it's
sealed.
not. It's not.
sealed.
It needs
It's
a
not.
signature.
It's a seal.
It's
It's
not.
in
It's
your-
not
Does it?
sealed.
Does it? Anyway,
No,
we're asking
excuse
you
me.
now if you wouldn't mind leaving the premises.
No.
No, we're not going to.
You're not going to do that.
And also,
Okay,
excuse
we're
me.
going to go in and
No, you
evict
can't
I'm afraid.
because we can resist peacefully. And also,
No, you-
before you step forward, it's in the High Court.
No, it's not in the High Court.
It's not in the High Court.
No, we've phoned the High Court. There's
Yeah.
nothing pending.
Nothing pending. So what's that there?
So-
What's that court stamp there for? That was done yesterday.
That was
It's
done
in the
yes-
High Court.
So when did you
So
find
when
the
did
High
it
Court?
be yesterday?
That was in the High
When's-
Court.
What time was that?
There you
Doesn't
go. It's
matter.
all
It
there in
doesn't
front of
matter.
you.
It's in the High
Yeah,
Court.
it's in the High Court. That's
Well,
an
give me
official
the
stamp.
numbers and I'll phone the High Court and see if it's pending.
I don't have to give you the numbers. That's your department.
that's
but it's
your
in the High
department.
Court.
No, it's not. of
We're
course
not
it's
giving you
mine.
anything.
Surely it's reason. If you've got nothing to worry about,
I haven't
what's
got nothing to worry about.
No,
Look.
because you're
What's the
coming down
problem
here
with the
There you go,
throwing
it's
your
in the
weight
High
about.
Court.
It's in the High Court.
No, hold on.
Possibly,
Hold
are
on.
we throwing our weight about?
You are, because at the end of the day,
You haven't even got a
wait,
proper...
now your warrant
It's not signed.
is a county court warrant.
It's not signed.
Hold on, right. That's not a warrant anyway. That's not a proper warrant.
That's not
Right.
a proper warrant.
It's not
They do
signed.
it for 50 years. It's
And
not
the
a proper
warrant has to be authorised by the High Court.
Who
You
are
are...
you?
Sorry?
moment they're carrying out the
That's
but
not
they need
signed.
a warrant, and they haven't got an
They
official
haven't got
warrant.
an official warrant, and we weren't even notified of it.
Right, so you're here to keep the peace because you've taken your role to protect the people and protect their property. He's trespassing. He needs to come off my land because he hasn't got the correct documentation. He is trespassing on my land.
We don't want him on there.
I haven't given him any right of way.
What?
I haven't,
What they've got to say, like I said, we're not going to get involved and say you do this.
well, that's fine. What I'll have to do then, I'll have to take it above your head and go to us. What? Are you a sergeant?
Can I ask you for your reference number then? I've got the high court on the thing now so that we can just verify what you're saying.
Date, time, issued. They haven't got a reference
Court
number.
of Appeal, High Court of Justice, Chancellor's listing. It was done yesterday at 10:30. No, the 18th. Notice of the hearing. So it's supposed to be on the 18th of the 11th at 10:30 in Court 10. Is there a reference number on there?
That's all they've done. They've stamped it, dated, hearing, court 10. That's it. That's all we'll see.
There's no reference number. Close the book.
What?
No, yeah, that's fine, thank you.
Did you video the one?
Process.
It wasn't signed.
It wasn't signed, no. And it said it doesn't need to be
I'm gonna
signed.
go over there and talk to them.
Yeah, go on. You're not going to get involved. Yeah, go on.
I think I should explain that all these bailiffs, they're operating illegally. They're coming with warrants that are not signed. They're operating from a county court and it has to come from a high court.
The problem we've got, sir, I've said it before, we're not...
No, but it's important that you guys know because
I
you're here to
understand
keep
that,
peace.
but obviously they're from the court, they represent the court.
No, but what I'm saying is, I need to explain something.
Yeah, go on.
These guys, they're operating illegally. They call you to prevent a breach of the peace.
Yeah.
Sometimes the police get involved with the bailiffs and they assist them. It goes on to say it should be
The problem with
signed.
this is, sir, you showed me this, and I've explained already, this is all civil, yeah?
Right, so if it's civil...
We're not here to say, well, they can't do it or they can do it.
showing it to them, sir.
No, I don't need to show, because they know that they're operating wrong in law. That's why I'm taking it to court, and I will prove to the judge that these... No, I know exactly what I'm talking about, because it'll be taken to a high court, it'll be proved to the judge that these guys are operating illegally, because they're stealing people's houses illegally, without the right documentation. They know they haven't got the right documentation. They've showed me a warrant that's been stamped. It needs to be signed by a judge. So, if there's anything wrong what they're doing, I can go back to that judge and sue the judge. They're creating their own documents and printing it and coming to people's houses and trying to steal people's houses. It's all illegal.
All I'd say about that, sir, like I say, I'm not going to stand here and say what you've got is right, what they've got is right. I'm going to say
Well, I know
they're
exactly-
acting on behalf of the court, and they've already said to me about regarding the stamp and signature, and they said that's enough.
Well, it's not enough, because they're
What I'm
acting
saying,
wrong in law.
I'm saying that's a civil matter.
No,
And
because...
you have to deal with that.
No,
obviously
it's
with
not.
them. It's nothing to do with us.
I understand what you're saying, it's a civil matter, but it's not a civil matter because they're lying. So that's a criminal matter. And now
Well,
he was
they're
ready
not
to
committing
use
fraud,
force.
are they?
He was ready to use force to move me from the door, which he's not allowed to touch me
No,
anyway.
he's not allowed to touch us.
Because it's a civil matter, as you said.
Yeah.
Once he touches me, then it becomes a criminal matter. So your job is to make sure that they don't
touch us.
And
It
also,
works both ways. We're here to make sure things don't get out
and
of hand.
also, your job is to make sure that they don't start drilling locks. Because once they start drilling locks or breaking doors, it becomes criminal. The whole thing is criminal. They're operating criminal.
I prefer one of
I just wanted to say
We
that.
still haven't established who he is.
Locksmith.
Who are you?
Did they ask you anything?
No,
Who
if
are you? Because every minute you're hanging around our house. I don't like it.
That is not your
You
business.
could be a criminal. I
It
don't know
doesn't
who
matter.
you
You've
are.
got on our property,
That's
leave
not
it.
your business. I'm not asking you anything. I'm not entering your property. No?
Why are you hanging around the property?
It's not your business.
No, he was last
leave
time he was
it, leave
hanging
it,
around.
babe,
I don't
leave
like
it.
you hanging around my property. You're not
It doesn't
identifying
matter. You
yourself.
don't like. You don't
No,
like.
you don't
Ev-
come around my property then. I don't hang around yours, do I? By a judge, it needs to be signed. And if it could get stamped.
That's the gentleman. There's no
Hello? Yep. That's correct, yeah. So who am I speaking to? Right, you're Michael Mackerel from the Chancery Solicitor's Office. McInroy. McElroy. Okay. Okay, and what's your position? You're what, sorry? A listing officer. So what does a listing officer do? I'm not too clear on what a listing officer does. Right. So is it for you to say whether they can enter my property or not? But it doesn't, and it doesn't allow them to do it either. Yeah, so it's not for you to say that it doesn't stop them. No. What I'm saying to you is, it's not for you to say that it doesn't stop them, and it's not for you to say that it allows it. Yeah? Sorry, this application doesn't stop them until there's an order. No, hold on, wait. Right, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's not for you to say anything. Yeah? He's basically saying that the application doesn't stop them from going in.
No, it does stop them.
And at the other high courts, they've said it does stop them.
It does stop them.
It does stop them.
Who's he anyway? Of course it stops them. Because it's in court.
Listen, all the applications I've put into high court before have stopped them. It's always stopped them.
You should give them the number.
So I don't see what the difference is.
I can't find it.
I don't see what the difference is today. And what you're doing, you're basically supporting what they're doing. That's what
not
you're doing.
right, it's in court.
Of course you are. No, of course you are. Because at the end of the day, it's not for you to say
that's rubbish.
whether if they can enter my property or not. It's not for you to say that it stops them. Okay. And it's not for you to say that it doesn't stop them from entering my property. I'm not shying. So what's the solution then? He said I can talk to a judge now and ask for a stay.
That's not how it works. We got a
Because he's saying that's not how the application works.
Of course it does. We asked for a stay on the application. He's not answering. Hi Winston, ladies in here. Giving a bit of problem.
At the end of the day, right, these guys...
If you could call us quickly.
No, but what I'm saying is, okay, no, hold on, right, fair enough, right, but listen, you're saying you know the law, yeah? Is that correct?
It does stop.
Right, okay, well, okay, great. Right, good, okay, but if you know how the rules work, then you would be able to tell them that these guys are county court bailiffs. For them to... No, I don't think you're listening to me, sir. Right, could you hear it? Could you hear me out, please? Right, what you need to explain, because you said you know the rules. The rules state they are a county court bailiff. For them to execute a warrant, they have to be a high court bailiff, because this is a warrant of possession. And county court bailiffs can only execute a warrant up to £5,000. Yes? Is that correct? Is that correct? No. Just like you was just telling me the rule. Excuse me, sir. You were just telling me the rule, right? No, well, you just told me how your job works. So what you need to explain to these county court bailiffs, that their warrant only covers them up to £5,000. And hold on, right. The other thing is, I just want to... well, just now you was just giving advice. Now listen, I just want to say something. Right, now listen, okay. So what I'm saying is... No, what I'm saying is... Can a county court bailiff evict someone from their home? Wait, a county court bailiff, has the order gone through the High Court? Has their order... No, wait, right. They've got a warrant. Right, now their warrant... Hold on, wait. Has their warrant gone through the High Court? Right, so the warrant, in the County Court Rules, if you've got a book there, County Court Rules 1998... Well, it's... At the end of the day, these guys are operating illegal. What?
That's what I said. Give them this number.
I'm calling the High Court myself.
Because I don't see what I even called you. Because at the end of the day, what they're doing is illegal. They've got, okay, does a warrant. I'm not shouting, sir. Okay, so how does that work then? How does it work? I have got the application, yes. I've showed it to them. I've showed it to the bailiffs. I've showed them the application. I've showed them my application. No, they're not. No. They're not doing their job. No. What I'm saying to you is, right, a warrant has to be signed by a judge. Their warrant isn't signed. It's got a stamp because they're operating illegally. It's not coming from the High Court. They are trying to steal my house. They need a warrant that is signed under a High Court judge. Their warrant is not signed. It's stamped. Okay, so how do I get through to this judge? Okay, let me get the pen. Okay, let me just get the pen. Have you got a pen?
Yeah, Winston. Hello, Winston.
Just tell him to come down.
Yeah.
Shut
Bailiffs are here. No, it's
I've got the black powder. Let me get it. Come.
No, what I'm saying is, what they're getting.
Sorry, let me just get my ear listen. Can you write this down? Right. 0207 073
That's what I'm saying. They're showing us.
1728. Okay.
And they're showing us the value.
Okay.
I'll use my phone. I'll give him my phone number so that he can phone me. I won't cut it off or nothing.
Okay. I was just going to give him my number.
Hello, mate. Hello, yeah, mine's Chris Ogborn again.
Thank
Right,
you.
thank
My mobile number so you can give me a ring with the result of this. Yeah, it's 07770 831 135. Okay, mate. I'll give it. I've got them. Yeah, sorry. I'll give that message on.
Hello? Yep. I was just going to give it a number. Okay, alright. Alright. Okay, alright. Alright, bye.
Give us the ring, mate.
Alright, alright.
Pins and needles in my hand. No, friend.
Mechanical warrant, it doesn't allow you anything more than £5,000.
No,
Maximum 30
you're
grand.
talking about warrants of
No,
execution.
no. I can't. Your
No,
manual.
you've asked me.
No, I'm telling you because I've got your manual. Your manual tells me everything
The
about
green
you,
book
bailiffs.
you've got, yeah?
Yeah, the maximum your warrant. Your warrant that is not signed and sealed by a judge, a High Court judge, allows you. It only covers you up to £5,000. Anything more than that is out of your jurisdiction. And all of you guys are operating illegal.
If you're willing to listen to me,
Go on then.
you're talking about a warrant of execution, which only goes up to £5,000 unless it involves a motor vehicle. This is nothing to do with that.
A warrant of possession needs to go to a High Court. A warrant of possession needs to be signed
No, it doesn't.
by a judge. You can't just stamp
you're
it.
saying one thing, and I'm saying the other.
It's official.
No, yeah, well, I'm official. I'm a county court bailiff.
Contact the Ministry of Justice.
I work for the Ministry of Justice.
And it tells you there, if I was to ring the Ministry of Justice, if I had their number, it tells you straight it has to be signed. You can't just stamp a warrant and say you're going to use it.
Mr.
It has to
Johnson,
be
how many
signed.
times have you been in front of a judge on this case?
You can see how many times I've been in front of a judge on this case.
Have you ever
because-
mentioned it to a judge?
Sorry?
Have you ever mentioned
This
it?
is new information that's come up. Because all of you guys are operating with just a warrant that's stamped. There's no signature.
Sealed, yeah, not stamped, sealed, yeah.
Yeah. There's no
Sealed
signature.
means-
There's no name.
It doesn't have to be a
So who
signature.
can I go back to? If you steal my house, which you guys are permitted to do, to steal my house.
No.
Of course you can't steal
We're
my house.
county court bailiffs. We're not on anyone's
You're not even
side.
county court bailiffs. You're working for Newlyn.
Oh, what?
Anyway, at the end of the day, That's neither here nor there.
Newly are.
Anyway, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you're kindly called bailiffs. Great, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're kindly called bailiffs. Yeah. Maximum 30 grand. Maximum 30 grand.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you're
Well, I
talking
think you need
about.
to refer back to your manual because I've got it upstairs now. I can bring it right down there and show you. Because I know everything about you guys. And as I said, the main thing is you've got a warrant and it's not signed. It needs to be signed by a judge.
It does.
Who do I go back to?
Go back to a judge then. That'd be
What
a good
judge?
idea.
Can't be
Who signed it?
admissible in court.
How many
if it's
times have you been in front of a judge?
If a judge has signed it illegally, then I can go back to him and take him to court. You've got a warrant that's stamped. They will not sign it because they know it's
How
illegal.
many appeals have you made?
The whole thing is illegal.
How many appeals have you made?
Is the warrant legal?
Yes.
No, it's not legal.
Absolutely.
Someone can't sign.
Would we be here
How can you give me a document?
No, go back in front of a judge. Would we be here otherwise?
Yeah.
We're opening ourselves.
Wait, hold on.
We're
Wait.
opening ourselves up.
Yeah.
You know where we're
All
from.
you
We've
use-
showed you our
No, but
identification.
it's not signed.
No.
If something's not
The only
signed, it's not
reason-
You know where we
admissible
come
in the
from. If we're
court.
doing something illegal,
You are
can
doing it
sue
illegal.
us.
Not
You can
admissible.
sue us.
Yes.
It is
Why won't you
illegal.
sue us?
The whole thing is illegal.
Yes.
You will be sued.
Well,
You will be sued because I know what I'm talking about. It needs to go
Something
to a
is
high
not
court.
signed. It's not admissible in the
A high
court.
You've
right.
been to the High Court.
Excuse me. Right. A warrant for a land of possession or possession of land. Yeah, it has to go to the High Court, approved by a High Court
I'm
judge,
not being rude.
and then
It-
come back
honestly,
to a county court.
I
It
don't
says
know where
it all
you've
in
got.
the-
I don't know where
It
you've got
says
your
it in the
It's
information.
in your
county court
manual.
book,
No, it does.
1998.
It doesn't.
It doesn't say it in there. I've got a copy of it right
Go
now.
on then. Show me it. Show me where it says a warrant of possession has to come through the High Court.
It's sanctioned through the High Court.
So you're saying county court judges can't give possession orders? Is that what you're saying?
Basically. That's him, isn't it?
Where's this one, sir?
Yeah. Is this it?
Gonna be there.
Execution warrant. Execution warrant used in county court differs from what execution of possession issued from the High Court, under which it is considered that the writ is not completely executed until all persons and goods on the premises have been removed. That's what you want, isn't it?
That's the one of the reasons.
We're looking for a signature. There's a signing.
I thought you said,
I'm sure I did see something about signing.
but you're talking about the issue of the warrant has to come through the High Court.